morning, happy Friday, and welcome to our final show for this week. And we have got a treat for you, a brand new Moonstone Die that is going to help you count down those days till Christmas. We can't wait to show you all of the things that you are going to be able to make. My name's Amy, I'm presenting the show today alongside Jess. Good morning, Jess.
Good morning.
We've had a bit of a change around, haven't we?
Yeah,
So Jess is usually over here, but now they're sort of over there. You okay? Jolly good. And in the demonstration corner, we have got the lovely cat. Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you okay?
I am good, yes.
I was off on Monday and I tuned into the show and you were there. I was like, what?
We like throwing a little
going
surprise in for you all.
Yeah, but it is nice to have you here today.
Yes.
This is gorgeous, isn't it?
Oh my God, it is stunning.
I know.
It combines so many features that we know that you love, countdowns and advents and all that. And there's so many things you can do with it as well.
Really versatile, isn't it? And that's what we like in our dies. So we are going to show you all of those. Apologies for the slightly later start. A few technical issues for a Friday, but we think we are all now back up and running with the mics and the comments. But before we take a look at today's launch, let's have a look at our Win It Weekly. How lovely is this prize? So you are going to be in with a chance to win both of these die sets. We've got the barbecue legend and the grilling and chilling, worth £39.98. 3 lucky winners are going to win these on today's show. All you need to do is like, share and comment the answer to the following question. What was the first sandwich ever created? Was it A, cheese, B, roast beef, or C, marmalade? I wasn't sure on this one, so I'm going to have a look at the comments as we go along. But if you think you know, make sure you like, share and comment, and we will announce the winner at the end of today's show. Can we have a look at the gorgeous projects you are going to be able to make with our newest Moonstone Die collection? How amazing are those projects? And you can see from those, yes, it's called Days Till Christmas, but there are so many other ways that you are going to be able to use this die. So if you just take a look, look at these. So this is your Days Till Christmas. 19 dies you are going to get in here, and I'll show you all of those as well. You can see if we bring it forward, it says the finish stand measures approximately 11 centimetres by 10 centimetres by 5 centimetres. So you can see it is a lovely size for you to decorate. So your Days Till Christmas, let's turn it round because I think this is where you can really see the amount that you are getting in there. It's gorgeous, isn't it? So you've got your Days Till Christmas wording on there. You've got your base to make up. You've got these gorgeous sort of lattice corner pieces for decoration. You've also got the same one there to cover those boxes. But then you've also got, if you want to, your matte layer with that gorgeous stitching effect on there. You are getting the Christmas tree, the holly, the snowflakes, and then obviously all of those numbers. So the 6 counts as the 9 as well. But just so many different ways that you are going to be able to use this. It's £24.99, or if you are a Diamond Club member, just £22.49. We do have a multi-buy as well with this. So if you want to get this die set on its own, that is the code and the pricing for that. But we have got it, as I say, in a multi-buy. Buying it this way, you are saving £8. So you are getting 24 sheets of our gorgeous duotone Matte-tastic. 8 colours, 3 of each within here. And you can see it's the Matte-tastic, so you can stamp onto it, ink onto it. But then if you see the reverse, you have got, it's almost like a muted tone of that colour, isn't it?
It is,
sort
yes.
of a paler version of that colour. So let me go through all of these. So £29.98, £26.98 if you are a Diamond Club member. So you are going to get the red, which is your classic Christmas, isn't it? You are then going to get the brown, and let me just do one of them that way so you can really see the different colours that you are going to get. And this is really helpful because when you make up the stand, you can see both sides of it.
Yes.
So it's really nice to have that. And I think also as well, if you're making your gift boxes, being able to have that colour on the reverse as well. You've then got your green, you can see there on the reverse as well. I love this yellow. So vibrant, isn't it? And again, that is on the reverse. Let me just take all of these. But you are getting 3 sheets of each as well. And you will see on an A4 sheet, you can fit in the stand and 3 of the sort of the box dies. So you're going to need just over 1 sheet to make up the stand. You've then got the gorgeous purple here. Look at it on the reverse. So you've got sort of the purple and then the lilac, haven't you, almost on the reverse of there. Absolutely stunning for all of your mates. You've then got the blues. And then on that reverse there, that sort of paler blue on there. And then lastly, look at this one. Who knew I was going to like this one?
I know.
And then the paler pink on the reverse. So it is your duotone, matte-tastic, adorable, scoreable. In the bundle, you are paying $4.99 for it. If you do want additional packs, which I know some of you will do because there's so many ways that you are going to be able to use it, it is $12.99 or $11.69 if you are a Diamond Club member for 24. It's double-sided, isn't it?
Yes.
Double-sided, matte-tastic cardstock. $11.69 for Diamond Club members. But as I say, if you buy it in the multi-buy, you are saving £8 on that one. I think the best thing to do, let's have a look at some of our gorgeous makes that you've got on here. Let's do the Christmas ones first. Look at these. Look, I love this Days Till Christmas wording as well there. You can see you've just got that, it's just all fits perfectly into there. Then we can take them out, turn them around. Perfect as well for children, isn't it? You know, so they've got a visual of a countdown to see, you know, every morning they could come down and turn these around. Bringing in all of your papers that you've got. So this is using our essential paper pads. Any of your dies that you've got as well. I mean, how gorgeous is this one? And we were saying yesterday when it was on Hobby Maker, these are perfect as well. If you are got a craft stall, imagine making some of these. You're going to be able to charge more for these than you can for a card.
Yeah,
but you're probably using about the same amount of cardstock.
Yeah.
It's just the time to do the die cutting, isn't it?
And what I was thinking yesterday is that you could use this as an advent calendar. If you leave one of your boxes, if you cut a couple of the tabs off it, now it as a box that could open, every day you could pop a sweet inside there. And when they come and change the number every day, they could take the sweet
how
or the
lovely
chocolate
would that
out.
be, yeah.
So you could use it as an advent calendar as
Or
well.
you could even make up, just using the boxes on their own, isn't it? And make up 24 boxes because you've got the numbers already. But you can see with this one, how gorgeous is this? It's like a lattice effect, isn't it? Cut in that gold mirror. And then also those panels for the side as well. I always feel like with our dies, every element is thought about, isn't it? Stacey and Jen work so hard to make sure they are just perfect. You also get the Christmas trees on here and also those sort of snowflake elements all included within the die set. This one, using your sort of shimmer cardstock as well. And how different do these look depending on what cardstock you use, what elements you put with them.
Absolutely.
So many different ways that you are going to be able to use them. So those are some of our Christmas ones. But let's have a look at some of the... Oh, there's one more Christmas one there. I have to show that. It looks stunning in the craft card, doesn't it?
It's beautiful.
Craft card is just gorgeous. There's some other ideas as well. I love this one. Days till it's your birthday. I mean, again, perfect for children, isn't it?
Yes.
So that they can see, you know, so that they can sort of understand the concept of time, isn't it, with that one? So bringing in other elements from your stash. Days till it's time to party. Maybe you're celebrating a birthday and having a nice party to celebrate.
And the thing is, you could have that strip like on Velcro. So you could change it for different occasions throughout the year. So you could have days till birthday, days till Christmas.
Yep.
Days if you do it kind of generic, maybe to match your home decor,
that
days
is
to
perfect,
Halloween, and
it?
you could remove the strip on Velcro.
What a good idea. You could even put the people's names on there, couldn't you? Days till Kat's birthday, and then keep changing it around. So many lovely ideas. I love this one. And a big shout out to our design team who, as always, have been amazing with these. This one has been made by Donna. When they were posting the photos to us of all their makes, we were so excited to get them. Look at that one. Days till Halloween. Just stunning, isn't it? So lots and lots of ways. This one here, using your binding disc, so having it as a date calendar.
So clever.
I can never remember what date it is.
Nope.
And I can't believe we're on the 22nd of August already. And I did just have to look in the corner to see what the date was on the screen. But another brilliant way, maybe you want to make these for your work colleagues to have on their desk at work. You've then got...
That would be a fab gift, wouldn't it?
I know. Such a lovely idea. Look at this one. How lovely would they look hanging in a nursery, wouldn't they? Absolutely love those. And just using bits of felt onto there as well. Everyone loved this one yesterday. Look at this one.
So
Days
clever.
till Mr. and Mrs. How lovely would that be if somebody had sent you like a wedding invite and you could reply, couldn't you, with this?
Yes.
The countdown there. And then you can see here those boxes as well. Just put in your numbers into them as well. This one here just uses some of the other dies, isn't it? So the numbers and that tree there with the holly.
Yeah, just so you can use them. And
In
getting
your card making
another
as well,
set
isn't
of
it?
number dies is always going to be a bonus because they're a different size to any other kind of like number dies we've done before, and a different font, and they're always so handy to have.
Yeah,
in your
and they're a
collection.
nice size, aren't they,
Yeah.
as well? So they're not going to sort of, that's going to be the only thing on your card. But
Yeah.
if you want to put somebody's age on there, so personalising cards, any dates or ages, these are going to be perfect as well. And then one other make, this is what one of the makes I made at Hobby Maker yesterday. Apologies that the photos are of me. My girls are always like, you're not putting photos of us on there. So I was like, okay, we'll do that. But all this is doing is those two stands, joining them together. This is just a straw and punching holes in. And just putting your photographs on there. So really just trying to show different ways that you are going to be able to use it as well. And I'm sure you will all come up with lots of your own ideas as well. So those are some of the samples that we've got. So I think we're going to come over to you, Kat, if that's all right, for our first demo.
So let's do one as is, using what we've got in the collection, and then we can get a little bit from it as we go through the show. So what I'm going to do, I'm starting with our double-sided. I'm going to go for this beautiful green colour, and I'm going to keep this in the very classics, reds, greens and golds. So we're going to start. I'm going to take out our outer layer. I want to do something spaceship with this. It's giving me those kind of vibes as well.
Yeah, somebody said yesterday,
So I'm going to pop this down on here. So make sure you pop it on the side that you want to see the main colour of. I want my main background to be this dark colour, so make sure that's the side you pop it down, and then we're just going to secure that in to place. And then I'm also going to take, you would be cutting, I would be, like these square waffles out of here as well. I have done them because you've got to do, I think it's 12 in total, so I have done them in advance. But I'll cut these side pieces out. And get what you can onto this
And you do need a larger die cutting machine for that one, don't you?
You do. Most of the other bits you can get through your smaller ones,
And
which you'll see
that's what I
later.
did.
Yeah. Right, I'm just going to check that I've got everything that I want in the green before I put this through, which I think I have. And then we can pop this down onto there. Is this sheet longer than the plate? That's throwing me off a bit. I'll get that on there. And we will bring in the die cut machine. And we will run that through. She says.
Oh,
there we go, it's taking it.
Say it again. Right?
It was just thinking about it for a minute. Go on.
Good morning to everyone in the chat as well. The other idea we had yesterday was days till your holiday. And then if you put like a slip in the box, the children could like put money in, you know, like saving money within it as well.
Amy, would you mind if I gave you a little job?
Of course not.
Well, because there's quite a lot to do on these bits and pieces. Would you mind poking out the little elements in these side bits for me?
Pass them over.
You're an absolute star. Thank you.
No
Teamwork makes the dream work. So we'll pop that back up there and we will take off our main element. And we'll just carefully remove this.
Denise has said these are very versatile, and they are, aren't they? When you see
so many different things you can do. Right, pop that back down there and I can reuse it later. So, all we're going to do now, these are so easy to construct. I like to go in and bring all my score lines. And this is why we use the double-sided Adorable Scoreable, because you're going to see these two side panels here, as you can see, and the little bits that pop up. And it just gives you that much more professional finish, just having that little hint of colour there as well. And then, you know, we're always going to recommend the high-tack tape when there's anything construction based. So all you need to do, but there's not even that much, is there? You just need a little bit down each side here. So we're just going to take that just before the score line.
Yeah, and there are instructions, aren't there, inside the packaging?
There is. When I reach for my next set of dies, I will show them to you. But I'm 99% sure most of you would be able to figure this bit out yourselves.
Well, yeah. And actually, you can also do it just what works best for you, isn't it? To me, that's what crafting's all about, isn't it? Finding the best way for you of doing things.
And I'm just going to give them a good burnish down. I'm going to I've given Amy my poke tool.
Oh, sorry.
No. I gave it to you. I can't ask you to do a job for me and then complain
without
about it.
the tools.
And just pop that on there. So we just take that tape off, and then you're just going to fold this piece up, bring your corner down to the side to match that. Then exactly the same on the other side, and then we're just going to tuck in the two little tabs and bring them up to the base, and just like that we have our base ready to go. And I'm sure you're already thinking of lots of other fun things you can do with that. So we will pop that to one side. We will do some decorations later. The next thing you're going to want to do is start working on our little boxes that go within. So I'm just going to show you up. So when you open it up, your packaging has got the full instructions where you need to put your tape, how you construct your boxes and everything, but we'll show you that as we go along. So next up, I am going to take some of my beautiful red. I'm going to try again and remember everything that I need to go on here. So you get this panel, which makes 2 sides, obviously, of a 6 cube box. So you're going to need to cut this 6 times in total to make your 2 cubes. We will just do 1 for the time being. I have prepped my others. Amy has just given me my little pieces back. Thank you very much.
No problem.
What else do I need going on in red? I'm going to take my Days Till Christmas, because that is going to be red as well. And we'll pop that down on there. And then this next bit, you're going to think I've gone absolutely crazy. But I am going to take my holly and we're going to cut that out of red as well. We're just going to fussy cut the berries out of it later on. But while we've got red going through, we might as well do it all in one go.
The thing is that Days Till Christmas as well, it's really easy to cut the Christmas part off.
It is.
So you can see with the samples, lots of people have used the Days Till and then added, you know, another word into there as well.
So we will pop that back through.
Oh, apparently people are seeing a penguin in that shape.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, with the... Oh, I'm doing this. I'm like this. This is my penguin arms.
Yeah, somebody cut it in black with a white heart for his face with some googly eyes and a beak.
How have we not thought of that?
I know. Love that idea. Tracy says, can you cut the numbers out of the box?
You can do. Yeah. The only thing is, like, your 0, just make sure, and your 6s and your 9s, you're going to have to keep the middle part.
You probably have to put acetate behind it. We need to put that centre part back in, Barbara said the base could make a desk tidy storage.
It could.
There's lots of ways you could use that, isn't there, as well? Yeah.
So we are going to do this. Take that off there. And again, I'm going to hand this bit to Amy just to poke out for me. Just while there's so many things to do and we want to keep 3 demos in this show. So like I said before...
And she wants to make me work. Come on.
Yeah. Let's get our money worth out of her. I have pre-done like the little basket weave sides. And you are going to need to do 12 of those in total. But we will just pop them on to the middle.
I actually really enjoy like a die cutting session.
Yes.
You know, when you add up how many things you need and then just have a session where you just do all of those parts, isn't it?
And then again, we are going to go in with our high-tack tape. I'm going to take the slightly skinnier one this time for our tabs.
Jess, we had a question saying, is Facebook working?
Ooh.
It's saying live, but when you go onto our page, it's not there.
Is anybody else watching on Facebook and can let us know? I'm sure we would have had more than one comment.
Yeah.
So again...
Give the page a refresh if it's not working.
Okay, so just give the page a refresh on Facebook.
And then on the H where the profile picture is, should be a red line around it.
Oh, okay. And on the H where the profile picture is, there should be a red line around it to say that we're live. You can just click on that, can't you, Jess? Yeah. If you just click on that.
So we're just going to take all these tabs off. And then I will show you again. It shows you how you stick these together. So you're going to get that right formation of the box. I think I've pretty much figured it out, done it a couple of times and it kind of sticks in your memory. But
do you know
just
what
so
it doesn't for me?
Does it not?
No, every time I just refer back to it just to make sure I'm getting it right.
Well, should we see if I can guess? And then we will double check. I'm sure you start with your 2 tabs at the bottom in this position. And then I think, I'm not going to stick it just yet. Then I think we have this one going up with the tabs coming to your left. And then this one to the top with the 2 tabs. It might be the other way around. Can't remember. But we will double check. It does tell you exactly how to do it in here. Yeah, I think I've got it right. There we go. For once, her memory works.
And I love the fact that all three are exactly the same. You don't need
Yes.
to cut a few tabs off or
Nope.
do anything. Just add your red line tape to every tab, isn't it? And you know.
So you just connect those three pieces together, and then you will see it all just work your way around, securing those tabs. Some, when you get towards the end, are hard to secure in place, but just apply a little bit of pressure outside the corners. While you can still reach inside the box, make sure you're getting them and like proper pinching them into place. Fold these down, fold your tabs down.
I mean, what you can do as well is not add tape, isn't it? So your box
Yeah.
can just keep, you can keep
Opening
the
it.
box.
And like we said before, with like I said, if you took these two tabs off the side here, or maybe just one of them, then you could use it as an openable box as well. There's so many different things you can do. So I'm just going to make sure everything is nice and secure. And then these pieces, we pop together like that. And if you just give a pinch all around the outsides, they should catch on each other. And you are going to end up with two boxes that look like this. But next, we need to do our numbers. So for the numbers, I'm going for our beautiful matte gold. And I'm going to move over to the smaller machine. And I've just, again, I have cut most of these, but I'll just do a couple so you get in the whole process. And it's just for me now to work out which numbers I've done and which I've not. I think this is my first box, so I need a number 1 and I need a number 5. I think I've got everything else.
I think there's just a small error on the numbers, aren't there, on the packaging?
There is. So it tells you, and I'm sure we'll put something out for everybody to see here. It says for cube 1, cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And for cube 2, cut 0, 1, 7, 7, 8 and 9. Where it should read cube 1 is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then that's right then, isn't it?
No, you need to add... Yeah, that's that's right, because you can use your 9 on the other one as a 6 or a 9.
Yeah, so all you need to do with your cube 1, instead of doing 1 to 6, do 0 to 5. Yeah. And then, like you say, the 6 works as a 9 as well, doesn't it?
for both of them.
Fiona says excellent instructions. They are, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. I've got Amy's little machine. It's really... You know, when you can actually feel it working and it's really satisfying.
Yeah. I say it's just really handy, isn't it, for those smaller pieces? Once you've cut the large stand out.
Yeah.
All of the others you can do with that.
So we just pop them out. I'd have a day just die cutting all these numbers for lots of other projects, you know, for like if you do stands and you want to add ages to cards and stuff like that.
Oh,
yes. The perfect size.
Just get a little plastic storage box, isn't it?
Yeah,
Cut them in
absolutely.
gold, silver, white, you know, just those colours that are going to go with everything.
And then I am just using some dotty runner. There is no way in particular you have to put these in the box because obviously you just move them around.
Terry says, are these 2 by 2 inch blocks? I think they work out just literally like
smaller.
2 notches under, aren't they? Yeah.
But hopefully it'll work out. I'm not shooting myself in the foot here. On my last project that I'm doing today, I'm going to make something else to sit within that little lip. And I basically made it using increments of 2 inches and it still fit in.
Oh, okay, perfect.
If it doesn't later in the show, then you can all shout at me.
We'll be watching, Kat.
Because there's not much to it, it is a little bit flexible, so it will fit something a little bit bigger in.
I suppose the cube that comes with the die set, though, is allowing for sort of maybe 2 matte layers, isn't it, on each side as well?
Absolutely. So we'll just get all of our numbers on. And then all we've got to do is decorate the back of our box. We've got a little bit more die cutting to do. And we will pop that number on there. And then there's my other one that I made in advance. So we will go with them. And then we're going to go back and work on this bit here. So I've already taken the Days Till Christmas. I cut it out of the matte gold previously. And Amy's been kind enough to take this out of my die cutting so we can do a lovely like drop shadow effect. Now I am going to actually use my glue stick for this because it is so fine. Now you see the top of my glue here has got little bits and pieces on the top. This is one of the things I love about our glue stick, and it just shows the quality. This wasn't planned, by the way. You can just go in with your craft knife and slice off the tiniest little bit, lovely and neatly.
Oh, wow.
You know, so if it starts drying out and everything
And
at the
it's just
top
a
as
bit-
well.
yeah.
And it's just brilliant. Like, so I'm going to take a little bit of scrap, and we're just going to dab this over the back. I just find, because this detailed writing is so kind of, you can see how it's pulling just using the glue stick. Sometimes if you go over with the roller,
Yeah,
no matter
sometimes find the
how
glue
gentle
sticks
you
better,
are.
Yeah.
And we can just drop shadow that on to there.
Do we know how many days it is till Christmas?
I'm surprised somebody's asked that already.
I know.
So we will drop shadow, and it just gives you that extra beautiful effect. And then we're just going to add a couple of the holly leaves for this one, because obviously I want to show you lots more fun things in the show. I just wanted to show you the basics of it for this one. So we're just going to take the holly leaf die again. I'm just slightly cutting it out of our regular Matastic, just that slightly darker green colour. And we will run this through. Oh, I need to put the side panels on my box as well. It would have felt terrible if I made Amy do that for me and
For
then
no
forgot to put them
reason.
on.
Lots of love for the purple glue stick.
It is incredible.
Yeah.
Kat, is it the golden golden scribble you're using?
It's the
What's it called? Is it glimmer?
the shimmer.
Glistening gold or glimmer? Yeah. Oh, Kim says it's only 125 days
Wow.
to Christmas.
So we'll bring back in that red one that I did before, and then you can just snip in to these. Cut your little berries out.
There were people at Hobby Maker yesterday that have started their Christmas shopping.
Wow.
I already know what I want for Christmas.
You know what you want for Christmas, Jess. What would you like? A Kindle?
Yeah.
That's a good present.
I know, I thought that.
Can you wait till Christmas for it?
I'm losing bookshelf space.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sort of in need of one very, very soon.
Yes. That's a nice thing with a Kindle, isn't it? You haven't got all the books
And then
storage.
there is one that I did earlier. Let's get these side panels on before I forget.
Let us
again.
know in the chat anyone who started their Christmas shopping or anyone knows what they would like for Christmas.
And then just give yourself a little second to make sure, because the corners are different, that you get the right one in the right place. One's just got like a little squared off end, so we can pop them on there like that, and that will match the design on our boxes perfectly. Now I'm just going to pop my boxes in just so I know how much room I've got to work with at the top, and we'll do our days till Christmas. And again, I'm just going to go in with my glue stick.
Oh, Drew said she started her Christmas shopping last month. Karen says she's bought 3 Christmas presents earlier in the week. I do feel like it's probably a nice time to start it.
It is, yeah. Start getting ideas and things
Yeah.
together. And we can just add these 2 hollies either side.
Mind you, I think when my girls were younger, they'd often change their mind.
Oh, I know.
You know, like, so.
Yeah. And there we go. There is the basics of our box. But you've seen through all the other designs, and hopefully what I'm going to show you in the show, lots of other things we can do with this once you have got the basics mastered.
It is just stunning. It just looks so classic in that green and red as well,
Yes,
doesn't it?
yeah, yeah.
But having the sort of the lattice sort of mats and layers as well, just really finishes those off, lovely. Thank you.
You are
Sure,
welcome.
lots of people are going to get these in their baskets. Next up, we have our Moonstone Dies Let It Snow Ultimate Collection. Jess, did this sell out? I feel like it was either sold out or was really close to selling out, wasn't it? So within here, you are getting both of the die sets and a stamp set. So first of all, you have got your...
Also get the masks, sorry, it's because I forgot to add it.
Say it again.
You also get them 2 masks as well.
With all of it?
Yeah.
All of it?
Yeah.
So you get both die sets,
2 masks
the stamp set
and 2 masks.
and the 2 masks for £38.97 or £35.7 if you are a Diamond Club member. So let's go through all of these in turn then. So first of all, you have got your sweet snowflakes. An absolute essential, isn't it? Because you can see on there, you can make a whole card just from these, or they're perfect for adding as an extra element on any of your Christmas cards. So you are getting 11 cutting dies in total with this one. And if we just turn it around, look at the amount you are getting in there. And I love the fact you've got different shapes, different sizes within there as well. Perfect if you want to cut them from shimmer card, mirror card. Is it this bundle, Jess?
Yeah.
Oh, how many?
Less than 10.
We have got less than 10 of these bundles left. I knew it had been popular. So first of all, you are getting your sweet snowflakes. Next up, you are getting your pretty snowflake panels. So you're getting 3 cutting dies within here. And look how gorgeous that card is on the front there. And again, the amount of metal that you are going to get on these. The largest die is 15.2 centimetres by 5.1 centimetres. So you can see this one here cuts into your card there, and then this one contains that outer die as well, to do your shaped card edges if you wanted to use them in that way. So that is your pretty snowflake panels. Also in the bundle, you are getting your stamp set. If you do want this individually on its own, it's £9.99 or £8.99 for Diamond Club members. And if I turn it around, you'll be able to see what you get in here. So you can see all of this comes as one stamp. So you're going to be able to create that gorgeous frame in one easy stamp. And then you get all of the individual snowflakes there as well. So again, perfect if you've bought this day till Christmas along with that Matastic cardstock. You are going to be able to decorate it beautifully with this stamp set. So this is your frosted frame and splendid snowflakes. You are also getting, I love this bundle, both of these masks. So first off, you've got your stitched snowflake tiles. I love that one. Just gorgeous, depending on what colours you use with it, isn't it? Whether you use your texture pastes on there. And then you have also got your Let It Snow centrepiece. So these are your 6x6 inch masks here. If you want to buy these as a multi-buy, so the 2 masks together, £7.50 or £6.75 if you are a Diamond Club member. And the masks are usually £4.50 each. So you are saving by getting that Let It Snow multi-buy. But if you do want the bundle, so the 2 masks, the stamp set and the 2 die sets, £38.97 or £35.7 if you are a Diamond Club member, saving you £10. So definitely worth getting that bundle. But don't forget, we have got less than 10 left in stock for those. Let me just go through. So the stamp set is £9.99 on its own, but they are also, is it all stamp sets, Jess? All of these stamp sets on our website, any 3 £9.99 stamp sets for the price of 2. So definitely, if it is the stamp set you are interested in, have a look and see what other stamp sets we have got available on there as well. We have also got the Moonstone Dies, and as a multi-buy. If you just want these two die sets, £24.98 or £22.48 for Diamond Club members, saving you £5 getting those together as well. So definitely lots of different options for you there depending on what you would like. So make sure you check out the website for those. But let's have a look at some of the other makes that we've got with today's launch. Let me show you this one. Look at this. Love this. So this time it's the lighter blue shade that's been used on the inside there, and being able to just create using that stamp set, which is perfect because you could make so many of these. You're never going to run out of that pattern paper that you've been using because you can create your own with those stamp sets. Another one here, this is using the sort of the snowflakes from the set as well. Your days till Christmas. And then you can see you've got those gorgeous side panels as well. Those are all the Christmas ones. Let's have a look at some of the others. Look at this. We haven't opened the chocolates either.
No,
Look.
how good have we?
Let me take this out so you can see. So what you can do with these, before you put these together, is just die cut a circle from there, and then it will be able to hold those eggs. But I'm sure there's lots of Christmas sort of sweets
like your little,
and chocolates.
Tea tree, your little tea lights as well, your battery operated, like little candles.
Yes.
They would be fabulous.
Yeah, and you could even cut apertures out of here as well, couldn't you? So many different ways that you're going to be able to use them. But what a gorgeous sort of Easter gift there as well. We've also got Countdown to a Wedding Day. Love that one. So this is just here using your sort of pocket pads and little books here, just a fussy cut, just to add those elements onto the back on there. Oh, this is such a clever one. Look at this one. This would be perfect if you've got children, wouldn't it? Because they'd be asking every single day, wouldn't
yes.
they? So if you are awaiting the arrival of a new puppy, again, just showing you how you can bring in other dies and stamps from your collection. This is such a clever one. This was made by Lisa. Look at this one.
This idea.
So clever, isn't it? So just being able to put the date, the month, the day. How perfect. Again, perfect for sort of an office desk, isn't it?
Yeah.
That you can make those. But I think those would be perfect if you are having any craft fairs as well. People would definitely... And you can use that year after year, isn't it?
Yeah,
Nothing's
definitely.
going to date on there. Brilliant idea for that one. Another one that we've got... Let me turn this round. You've got... Look at these. Your Mr. and Mrs. So these ones haven't been sealed. You could put money inside there, couldn't you, as well?
Yes.
Lots of sort of weddings now ask for money, don't they, as opposed to gifts. But how you could just do those little boxes for a birthday as well, couldn't you? Or
Yeah,
just,
definitely.
Just because treat with some chocolates in as well. We've got another one. This is a happy birthday one. I mean, this one you could put the person's age, couldn't you? So
Yes.
like happy 56th
Yeah.
birthday. I mean, I was going to put my next birthday on, but I don't think I will. But again, another perfect way to use it. And then this one we've got here. Look at this. So putting two of those stands together and just sort of making it into a really gorgeous gift as well. Absolutely stunning makes yet again. But Kat, we're going to come back to you for another demo if that's okay.
So we're going to be using things that you've seen throughout the show. This is why I love the versatility of Hunky Dory, because this time we are going to be using some craft cards. We're going to be using that church die that you saw on the Halloween card, but using it in a completely different way. And this is why I love the versatility, because you can take the products and do so many different things with them. So I have started with my base. Obviously you've seen today that we have got a lot of die cutting and a lot of things to do. So as we go through the demonstrations, I've done more and more of the actual projects, and I can just show you the different bits you can then add on. So I've done the box and put the white little details on the side there. And I've also done my numbers boxes. This time I've cut them out of white. I've used the panel die instead of the waffle for the base bit, and I've done my numbers in white as well. But this time we're going to change this into a wedding countdown card.
Oh, nice.
So sticking with my brown and white theme, I'm going to cut this in half. Let's do it with the... I've got trimmers all over the place today. There's one up here and one down there.
Lots of love for all of those samples. Again, massive thank you to our design team.
And let's see if we can run these two through at the same time to save a bit of cutting. So we have got the lovely church die. So you get like the matte layer for it that I'm going to cut out of the craft here. And we will
Jess,
just
have we
secure
got that
down.
church die? Sorry, I know somebody asked, but the Facebook comments went a bit...
It is in stock. I'm pretty sure I checked yesterday. It's like the Blessed collection or something like Blessed Bee or something like that. So we will pop them on there and run them through the machine. Just takes a second to grab that machine and it always makes me panic. She's going to hate me because I'm going to have another die that she's going to look up again in a second. So we can take that out. So you're going to get your background. And you are going to get your more intricate church one. Now, I think this one could benefit by being cut again, but because I knew there was so much to do, I have kind of done it in advance. So you would pop that out of there. Pop out all your little bits and pieces. You can see some at the bottom, but you could just use, we're going through again, or maybe use a shim with it. You're going to stick those two together and you are going to end up with this beautiful looking church like this. And I think you could probably chop into that as well if you wanted to do some kind of like gingerbread house or something like that. It's got possibilities, hasn't it?
Definitely.
So, the next we are going to do that Days Till Christmas. I'm going to take that on. I don't know whether to do it craft or let's do craft.
Well, Penelope said she's received 2 orders in the last 2 days and she's got another due tomorrow. That's what we like.
It is, absolutely.
Fiona's received the bookmark toppers. They are stunning, aren't they? I totally agree.
They are perfect.
They're beautiful.
So I'm going to cut this out of the craft, but also while I'm here, I've used up all my bits of tape. So much for reusing. What I've also done, I'm going to take, like you've seen on the demonstration, on the examples we've had before, I'm going to take the Days Till off of this die, and then to get my wedding day, I'm going to use this set, the banner, bunting and alphabet die, to get the words wedding day off there. So I'm going to use the background panel for the out of the craft. So you cut that how many times that the letters are in wedding day, which I did work out yesterday. I think it's about 11. 10 or 11.
Which way you can bring in any of your sort of alphabet dies, isn't it, with these
Yes,
as well?
Yeah. But I just find that these were the right size. That's
yes, yeah.
They worked out. We'll get that through. And we will weed this out of here. We'll fussy cut that shortly. And then you take your little background piece out, like that. And then we're going to switch back to the white for the front of our banners. And again, pop that on there. And the 2 letters I've got left to do, you will see shortly, are E and N. I'll run them through.
That white card, that really pops, doesn't it, on that craft card?
It does,
Yeah.
yeah. It's so, so pretty and delicate. And lots of weddings have that kind of like vintage theme these days as well, which works really well. But again, you can do that if you know the wedding colours in advance and things like that. You can do that to match.
Can you guess what the colour theme was for my wedding?
Leopard print. Pink.
It was. Well done. How did you guess?
So we've got those to finish off. So for the word wedding, what I've done, just because I find it a bit easier than sticking everything down individually, I just got a thin strip of white ribbon and just secured it to the top, all right next to each other, because that's what fits the best along there. And you can see I've left my 2 little gaps to put these letters on top of now. And I just put the tape directly across that band of ribbon, and then it all stuck on beautifully for me. She was just having a moment that she'd spelt wedding wrong, which I could possibly have done. So we've got that for wedding. And then for day, I've taken a strip of parchment. I think this is just 1.5 inches wide, and I've just folded it round so it fits perfectly. So if we can secure a little bit of tape at the back here. And we can just secure that round like that. And then we can go with our wedding again and add a bit of tape across the backs here. Again, just be careful that you're not pulling them too far apart. And we can sit that over the top like that, and it's just a tiny little bit wider, but when we place this onto the base, that works absolutely fine. And just popping it on that ribbon makes it so much easier to place than having to do every little letter. And then you can either just stick that down behind here and trim away the excess. Like that. And then we have got to get on our day's till. So we are just going to snip this out of here. So just go where you think it makes sense. You're going to end up with 2 separate words. It's going to be days and then till. So we're just going to do that one like that. And then with the T, we'll just come straight down.
Fiona's wondering if she might need a 3rd set of the bookmark toppers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no wondering there. That's an easy answer.
Yeah, that's an easy answer, isn't it?
So we'll just trim that down. And then again, a little bit of parchment that I had left over somewhere. We will just pop these on to here. Again, I'm going to try and use my glue just to get that coated. Now make sure you come in a little bit from the side, because we are going to kind of fussy cut a shape around this. So you want to make sure that you've got enough room to be able to do that. And just line them up. And then just with your scissors, we can just follow the shape of this around here.
I do really like parchment. Do you?
It just gives that
so
beautiful
that's really handy,
shadow.
isn't it? Yeah.
Just like that. And then I'm going to use the tiniest little bit of dotty tape just where the letters are, just to secure that. And we can pop that maybe across the centre of our day's till there. And then all we have to do is find this. So again, you want it to sit just above where your boxes are going to sit. So if I add a couple of foam pads to the bottom here, I'm not going to be too fancy. I'm just going to use what I've got left on this here. So it's a little bit of a match. Pop that on there. And again, this You would think this church die had been made for this box because it just fits into the shape absolutely perfectly.
But I think, I mean, they can overhang, can't they, on that
They
back?
can,
I think
yeah.
once you've got your boxes in place.
So we will pop that in there. We will go in with our numbers. I'll go for 83. And there we go.
That is absolutely stunning.
Again, just mixing and matching all those fabulous products and coming up with something completely different.
I love that. Like I said, imagine sending that as like an RSVP to a wedding.
It'd be fabulous.
Gorgeous, thank you.
You are
Absolutely love
welcome.
that, and in the craft card as well. Thank you. Looking forward to the final demo. First of all, our Win It Weekly, your last chance to be in with a chance to win both of these die sets. You've got your Barbecue Legend and your Grilling and Chilling, worth £39.98. 3 lucky winners will be announced at the end of today's show. All you need to do is like, share and comment the answer to the following question. What was the first sandwich ever created? Was it A, cheese, B, roast beef, or C, marmalade? Lots of correct answers in the comments, so we will draw those lucky winners at the end of the show. But a product that we have to bring you during this show, because they've been used on lots of the samples. Look at these. They are what they say. These are your Christmas cuties. The perfect sort of addition to put in onto these days till Christmas countdown. If you get the collection, you are saving £8 and you are getting all 3 of the die sets for £36.97 or £33.27 if you are a Diamond Club member. But let's have a look at them. So first of all, you have got your layering snowman. 9 cutting dies within this one. Isn't he just gorgeous? And you can see, you can do the scarf, that hat, all in your different coloured cardstock as well. And if you turn it round, look at the size of these dies. So it fits a 5x5 inch card or larger, and also going to work perfectly with your days till Christmas countdown. Again, when you open it up, the packaging opens up to show you photographs of how to put these together, so how to layer them up, so you will always have that as a reference within here as well. So that is your layering snowman. You have also got your layering Santa. Such a gorgeous Santa, and you can see there just adding some inks just to give him those sort of rosy cheeks on there. And again, if we turn it round, you can see all of those dies. A really good size. Largest die on this one is 6.1 centimetres by 7.1 centimetres. So again, going to be a focal point for your sort of 5x5, 6x6 cards. But then you're also going to be able to use them on your larger cards as well. So that is your layering Santa. And then last, but by no means least, you have got your layering reindeer. The cutest reindeer. Look at him. And again, if you turn it round, just the size of these is just perfect, isn't it?
Works so
again,
well.
You've got your full instructions in all of these. That is if you want all 3. If there are 2 that you want, they are £14.99 each, or you can get 2 for £24.98. So if there are just the 2 that you want, then you can do it that way. But if you get all 3, you are saving £8 to get them in the bundle there. But to recap, if I can find it under all this mess, this is the star of the show. This is your brand new Days Till Christmas countdown. 19 dies within here. How many fabulous projects are you going to be able to make with this? And you've seen so many ideas and inspiration from our design team as well. 19 cutting dies. So you are getting the stand, you are getting the blocks, you are getting all of those numbers, you're getting the mat layers, the Days Till Christmas saying, the Christmas tree, the holly and those snowflakes. For just £24.99 or £22.49 for Diamond Club members. But we have got it as a bundle. If I can just... I've made a mess of this cardstock now. Look at this. So you can also get it as a bundle with our duotone Matte-tastic adorable scoreable. 24 sheets you are getting, 8 different colourways, 3 sheets of each. Let me see if I can rework this. I think we can. So first of all, you are getting your pink, and you can see that is the reverse, just a paler version on the reverse, and gorgeous because with that stand you're going to be able to see both sides of the cardstock. Again, you are getting the blue. If you do want this on its own, it is $12.99 or $11.69 for Diamond Club members, or it may be that you've bought the bundle and just want extras because you've got more to make or other Christmas projects you want to do with this. You've then got your purple. You've also got your, let me grab this one. You've also got your greens there. Love those colours. You've then got your sort of your brighter yellow with that lemon on that one. You've then got, that's sort of like your proper Christmas green, isn't it? Like your holly green and that paler green on there. This one would work perfectly. Like you said, if you've got the gingerbread house or some dyes.
Yeah, or your reindeer that we saw earlier.
Yes,
perfect ones for your reindeer there.
And how lovely, you could use one sheet of cardstock, couldn't you, but use it on different sides, and you've got both of those colour tones there. And then the last one, you've got your classic red, and then that one in the background. So getting that alongside that Days Till Christmas die set, £29.98 or £26.98 if you are a Diamond Club member. Let me move this out of the way, and we can show you some more of these gorgeous samples. There's just so many, isn't there? Let's show this one first, because this is using that layering Santa there, and you can see how well he sits on the top of that stand there. It's just bringing in your Duo Design paper pads to do some of your mats and layers on there as well. How gorgeous is that one? So just doing it really classic in your gold and black. I mean, you could do these whatever colour theme you have for your Christmas decorations, isn't it?
Yep, definitely.
You are going to be able to do these. This one with your snowfall papers. This is such a clever one as well. Look at this one. Days Till Prom. Let's put these up the right way. How lovely would that have been? I know a lot of school proms were after exam time, weren't they?
Yes.
So having something to look forward to is always really important, isn't it?
Definitely.
And again, just bringing in other things out of your stash. That shimmer card, your star nesting dies on there. This one, you've got a new home.
So clever.
It's gorgeous, isn't it, that one? Love all of these. Another stunning one. Look at this one, look. How gorgeous is that one? Days Till Halloween. Super fun. A few more here. We've got the layering Santa snowman. I love the fact where they put them down here.
Yeah, that's
how lovely.
So clever, yeah.
So adding that extra sort of cardstock on there to fit it at the bottom. Such a good idea. Another one using that. My desk is getting full. Using that layering Santa alongside the Christmas trees there. Look at this one. This one was made by Kirsty. So often people book their wedding quite far in advance, don't they? So if it is more than two digits away, then you can just add another one of those stands.
I thought about doing one of these for like a holiday countdown when I was prepping yesterday.
Yes.
But then trying to work out the other numbers that I should put on the box, I was like, no. There's an example, somebody's already done it.
Such a clever idea though, but it just goes to show how you can, I mean, you could even do dates, couldn't you?
Yes,
and have one that's just got the date on there. Love that one. And then lastly, this is one of the other makes that I made. I've literally filled the desk. That I made at Hobby Maker yesterday. So just making for just a really nice gift box just to put loads of different treats inside, isn't it? Maybe small pieces of jewellery or chocolates. So just another way that you are going to be able to use this amazing die set. Kat, can we come to you for the final demo?
Yes, so we're going
And I'll tidy you up.
We're going to go back till Christmas, but we're just going to switch it up a little bit. So for this one, I've gone over, this time we're doing like the frosty blue kind of Christmas vibes. And I have cut 2 of these shapes out for this one. And we're going to do them back to back to build it up a little bit. Now, we need to do 2 different things with this. So we're going to take this one to start off with. And I have dived into my art-shaped nesting dies. And I'm just going to pop this in the middle so we can cut like an aperture out.
Oh, this looks good.
And it is going to cut into the base a bit, but don't worry. The next stage will show you how we're going to cover that back up. So make it so it looks like you've got a nice even border round the sides there. And then just secure it into place. And we will run it through the die cut machine. So for the next bit after this, I've gone to the largest of the nesting dies in this set that does fit the shape of this box absolutely perfectly. Even though we are going to kind of cut the arch bit off, it just makes your life a little bit easier. And we all love that when it comes to crafting.
Most definitely.
So we have taken that aperture out of there. And again, you've got this bit here, so please feel free to reuse that. I found when I was doing it yesterday, you can fit one of your box panels in there. So instead of cutting into new card, you can get at least one of your box panels from that waste. So let's just use this. So we're just taking that onto some plain white ink me. And we will pop this in. And again, run that through. And this should hopefully then cover that hole at the bottom and create a background in our scene for us. So we will take this out of here. So then if you pop this onto here, now you'll see it's like exactly the perfect width and it's going to cover that hole for us at the bottom that we've created. So all I need you to do is, we can switch this round afterwards, so don't worry about marking it, you're not going to see it. If we then just pop that to the top and then just mark just under where the score line is in your base. Score that back in. My tapes. And then from the top, take your craft knife. And we're just going to like do a wiggly snowy scene line coming down like this. And then when we pop this back on, hopefully, we can pop that underneath there now. We have, can you see that? We've got a lovely snowy scene and we've filled in the base at the same time.
Nice, clever.
So let's add some adhesive around the sides here, and this is going back to back with something else, so you don't need to worry about where you're popping your glue. It is not going to be seen. So if we just line that back up in there with that score line, hopefully we can build this back up. And I think I can build this box now. I can't do the other one just yet. But we can do this one. It's just got a little bit higgledy-piggledy there. Just let me pop that down. It's just overhanging on one edge, so I'm just going to trim that. That's just me bad judging my I've set it down, but it's an easy fix. Right, Amy, can I put you to work again?
Of course.
Can you just assemble that while I move on to the next one?
As is.
Yeah, just as is. So we're going to take this panel now. In fact, I'm going to wait till that one comes back. What I'm going to do is I have made my boxes up for this one out of the dark blue. I'm going to use the panel die this time, but just to make them a little bit different, I've taken that beautiful kind of snowflake die that we've got in there, and I'm going to use it as an aperture in this one. So you can pop that in at the same time, and we'll be using this again shortly, but just pop them in there and you can do it at the same time, so you're saving yourself 2 processes of die cutting. And again, you're going to repeat this 12 times for your sides of your box. But the beauty of this is that it is 2 in 1, because not only are you cutting your aperture into your decorations for your box panels, but you're also cutting 3 snowflakes at the same time as well, that you could either incorporate into this project or save for maybe shaker elements or use on other projects as well. So we'll just take that out of there. And as you can see, I've made these up into the boxes again and just pop my numbers in silver over the top, just to give you a different look. And we've got 2 of them there. And now I have this base back from Amy. This is where we're going to do the back-to-back element. So this time I'm going to take this one, and you will see now when this goes down, we're going to have that beautiful blue scene at the back. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that snowflake die again, if I can find where I've just put it. There we go. Have I added you my poke tool? I've had about 17 during the show. Thank you. So we'll just take out the little remnants from the last time. So I'm just using this as a guide so I know it's in the right place, just to create me a little starry background. Well, not starry, snowflakey background. But this will work because it'll be on both sides now. And we'll run this through again. And this is why you can see I've not built these boxes up in advance, because we need to do the die cutting on them. Because die cutting machines are very clever these days, but I've not known them work on 3D projects
Not yet. Not yet. I think with these dies as well, what you could do when you get it is cut it just from some scrap cardstock and just have a go, isn't it? Have a look and see what else you could do with it as well.
Have a play. So we've got that there now, and we can ask Amy if she'll build this box for us again, because I'm going to go on to something else. So as you can see, we're now going to have a front panel at the front here and one at the back. We've got our numbers at the front, so I was like, well, let's just make like a little treat box or something.
Which one am I going, Kat? That way or the other way? That way.
The same as the one that you did before, so the light blue is on the outside, like that, the light blue. Inwards. So I've taken a piece of cardstock, I've cut this down to 6 inches by 8 inches. We are going to pop this on to our scoreboard. Make sure it's on the inch side. And we're just going to score 2 inches in each direction. And that was 8 by 6. And then 2 inches all the way. Ooh! Just notice, can you see that when you score on there? How it gives you that beautiful kind of like colour coming through.
Oh, nice.
How pretty is that? That's something to remember for the future. And then just cut in our tabs to make a little box as usual. Now again, I've done some mat and layers for this. I've just gone 1/4 inch under in each direction, again in the light blue. You could go in and do some of the cutting out with your snowflake shapes again. But I know I've already taken quite a time on the show today, so I'm not going to worry about it too much.
It's all right.
I am going to cheat and
like,
use
it's
my
only
purple
20
tape
past.
pen for this. I know, but we've still got to give loads of things away and all the good stuff that people are wanting to get to.
Is that right?
That is perfect. Thank you very much.
No problem.
So we're just going to fold these sides in, making ourselves a little box that should hopefully fit in my section. And you can just pop treats or whatever you like in there. Just add these matte layers on.
Oh, what would be your go-to treat to put in there?
Oh, it'd have to be some like Christmas chocolates, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Jess, what about you?
100%.
The Malteser truffles.
Oh, they're so good, aren't they? Malteser truffles, they are very good.
I like the, like the Terry's chocolate orange ones that you get like in the different flavours, the segments
yes.
and stuff. They're
The
really
popping
good.
candy one.
Yes. Has anybody tried the plain chocolate orange, Terry's chocolate orange?
What do you mean?
It's
Plain
like
chocolate?
it's just plain chocolate.
The
It's
milk
just
chocolate
milk
one?
chocolate one, yeah.
I like it.
It messes with your senses.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan,
It's
if
just
I'm
not
honest.
right because
No.
you're expecting some kind of flavour and it just.
Yeah, you're expecting at least orange or mint,
Yeah,
aren't you? From
absolutely.
It? Yeah, no, I wasn't a massive fan.
And it just doesn't work. So
Obviously
we've got
it was
that for the
chocolate,
back.
so it was still eaten.
Yeah. So we're just going to pop these back to back now. So I think the easiest for me to go in with is the construction glue. Just make sure you give it time to dry. You can add it to all this white area at the back and then just up around the frame. And then just push them together.
Oh, Kat, Viv said you could craft all day and we'd be happy waiting. It's all good.
So we're going to pop our numbers in the front. So let's go for 12 like that. And you can see how you've got this from both sides now. We've got a little box at the back that we can use for like little treats or selections and things like that. We've got to finish with our days for Christmas, but you could pop that on any side that you want. And then the only thing so far I have not used off our die set is our Christmas trees. So we are going to bring them in.
I think that tree die is large enough to use on cards, isn't it?
Yes,
To be sort of
yeah.
a feature on your cards as well.
So we will do our days for Christmas coming down the side here. Like I said, you can decorate up that back panel a bit more as well if you want to. But I've gone in, I've cut out the trees from the pale side of the green. I've added some gemstones on to where the baubles are. And then we're just going to pop 2 of these on each side, just where these panels are sitting, just to finish that off.
Oh, Viv says she's into bounties at the moment.
Ooh.
Jess, what's your opinion on a bounty?
I don't mind about it.
You don't mind?
I like a bounty.
Not all the time, but every so often.
Yeah, when you're in the mood. So we're just
Everyone in my house is into dark chocolate,
ooh.
but I'm not a fan, which is good for me because I'm trying not to eat it, so
Yeah.
I can buy it for them and know that I wouldn't eat it even if it was the last thing in there.
And there we go. So this time we've just turned it into a little box. You've got that aperture peek through. And I'm sure if you start playing around with your acetate and things like that as
can
well,
you
you could
imagine?
do. And
Those
you've got a little
trees
box
as well
at
with
the
those
back.
gemstones on.
Really pretty, aren't they?
That is gorgeous. And I'm thinking, looking at that now, putting using the die to cut a handle into it.
Yes,
You know, like
yeah.
so many different ways that you are going to be able to use it. Absolutely stunning. Thank you. 3 fabulous demos from Kat today, giving you so many ideas of how you are going to be able to use this new die set. But we are coming to the end of the show, so we have got our Win It Weekly. The question was, what was the first sandwich ever created? Was it A, cheese, B, roast beef, or C, marmalade? The answer was in fact B, roast beef. The first recorded sandwich was made for John Montague. He was the 4th Earl of Sandwich, who was in fact a compulsive gambler, who didn't want to take too long away from his card game to eat his dinner. So instead he asked his servants to bring him 2 slices of bread filled with meat, and the sandwich was born.
Why do I feel like I've heard this on The Big Bang Theory?
Have you?
I feel like I've heard Sheldon spiting about this on there.
Oh, okay. There you go. So it's legend.
Did Lisa do the question by any chance?
So it's legend.
Oh, was it you?
Was it you? Yeah. So it's now legendary. That is how the sandwich came about. Wow, that's really good. So we need 3 winners. Have we got them, Jess? Congratulations to Karen Lowe, Kirsty Davies and Sarah Bradley. You will get those dies sent out to you if you just drop us a message. Yep, with their address, and we will get those sent out of you. Congratulations to you 3. But next up, we have got Spin the Wheel. And I didn't even make room for it. How good is that? So the question that we want from you: what plans have you got for the bank holiday weekend? So here we have got a bank holiday on Monday. So let us know what you have got planned for that day. So first of all, let's have a look and see what the prize is going to be. Is that all right? Storage trolley. I need to win this one today. If I tell you my plans, can I win with a chance to win? So one lucky winner is going to be getting one of our storage trolleys. How great is that? So just let us know what your plans are and we will read those out. Jess, what have you got planned?
I'm going to the pub.
Oh, okay. Just going to the public house.
It's like a little festival thing. It's got like live music on all day.
Oh, nice. So like in the pub?
Yeah.
So like live music, beer garden.
Yeah.
What's the weather? Have we looked?
I think it's okay. It's not raining.
Yeah.
So I'm not too close.
Maybe layers, you know, like, yeah, just in case. That sounds really nice. Kat, what about you?
Well, it is my youngest birthday on the Tuesday,
Oh,
Jackson,
nice.
but we
Yeah.
all have to call him Gary, which has been really fun.
Okay.
So we will be preparing for Gary's birthday on Monday.
What's
probably.
Gary asked for?
Same old. Lots of seals, lots of squishmallow things.
Yeah.
Lots of musical instruments. Fun times.
Nice. Yeah, but you can ask for them. It doesn't necessarily mean you are going to get them.
Oh, this is a child that's changed his name to Gary. So you
Okay.
have to do what this child says, otherwise he makes everybody's life.
But they did actually say that name was sort of dying out, didn't they? So
Yep.
I feel it's nice that
He's honouring
Kat's
it.
son is going to revive
Yes,
the name
absolutely.
Gary. Oh, nice. We hope the weather is going to be nice as well. Let's have a look. Claire said she may go treasure hunting at a car boot sale. I went last Saturday. It was amazing. Really good. Karen said she's going to enjoy a day off work and do some crafting. Sounds good. Colleen going to see a military show. Sandy's celebrating her grandson's 21st birthday. Oh, Janie's going to try and sort out a craft room. That's what should be on my list of things to do on Bank Holiday Monday. Staying at home with the kids, making Christmas cards, crafting food, TV, sleep and repeat. That sounds like a good bank holiday, doesn't it? Donna says she's got her first craft fair with hunky-dory items.
Ooh.
Oh, good luck with that one. Let us know how that
Send
goes.
us some pictures in when it's all sent
Yeah.
up. We'd love to see them.
Oh, definitely. Penny, hog roast with the friends and family. Oh my gosh, so many nice sort of plans, isn't it? Karen is dog sitting for the weekend. Going to be sorting out stuff to take to the charity shop. Lorraine, my daughter's coming down and we go wedding dress shopping.
Wow.
How exciting. Say yes to the dress shop. So many lovely plans. We hope you all have such a lovely bank holiday weekend. But Jess, who's the winner of the storage trolley?
We have a winner on Facebook.
On Facebook?
Faith Berry.
Faith Berry.
Yeah.
Faith Berry, congratulations.
And she said, we are expecting a new granddaughter, so hopefully baby cuddles.
Oh my gosh, expecting a granddaughter. So hopefully baby cuddles. Oh, enjoy. They are just the best, aren't they? So if you just drop us a quick message with your address, we will get that sent out. Do we send them out on the same day? Yeah, let us know ASAP and we'll get that sent out today to you. How exciting. Oh, love all nice plans. Next up on Hobby Maker, I mean, Kat didn't mention this, did she? Some of her bank holiday weekend is going to be at Hobby Maker.
I think I've been there every single bank holiday weekend.
Have you?
Year. Yeah. And Mother's Day and Father's Day. They've just all
landed on Cat Sundays. So she is it all back in stock shows?
Yes.
So back in stock shows is what we like. You'll be there at 3 p.m. with our Moonstone embossing folders.
Yes.
Those Christmas ones.
Yeah.
We need those back in stock. 5 p.m. with Christmas concept cards. And then 6 p.m. with puffy snow and string lights. Could this day get any better? And then at 8 p.m. with a whole roundup show. I love those ones. So bit of everything. So 4 hours.
We have, yes.
Fabulous.
It's a long
4
day.
hours with Kat on Sunday at Hobby Maker. Next up here on Hunky Dory TV, don't forget it is a bank holiday Monday here, so we will not be here on Monday. Join Nat and Bex on Tuesday from 10 a.m. They're bringing back our festive, crafty essentials that are all back in stock. You will not want to miss that on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Have a fabulous weekend. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you all again on Tuesday.